Well, I'm Jim Duff, and I'm from Waynesburg, Kentucky, and you're in the music room. So yield your love to me, and stand strong and never ever fold. Be all the things that you want to be. Come rest easy in my soul. Time and time again, you've been let down. It's hard to pick yourself up off of the ground. The cold, cold world turn your smile upside down. Thoughts in your head make a loud sound. So yield your love to me and stand strong and never fold. Be all the things that you want to be. Come rest easy in my soul. Rest easy in my soul. Family affairs start to take a toll. You ponder on the things that you've been told. Get bogged in the mud but continue to roll. Your torn apart heart gets bought and then sold. So yield your love to me. Stand strong and never fold. Be all the things that you want to be. Come rest easy in my soul. You rest easy in my soul. So when you start to settle down and no longer chase the world's true meaning of God's only grace, and when you start to fit between time and space, well, that's when you'll know that you found the right place. And so yield your love to me. Stand strong and never fold. And be all the things that you want to be. Come rest easy in my soul. You rest easy in my soul. Thank you.
Well, welcome, Jim Duff, to In the Music Room. We're so glad that you made this stop, your last stop of your Texas tour.
Yeah.
And we've had a good time visiting today, and so far so good. I'm really liking your music.
Oh, thank you so much.
Rest Easy, where did you, what brought that song to you?
That is a song that came to me after I attended a Catholic Mass service.
Yeah.
I'm not a Catholic or anything.
Oh, I was born and raised Catholic. I know exactly where you're coming from. They're kind of boring.
Yeah. But I don't know why I came up with that. But as soon as I left Mass that morning or that evening, I forgot exactly when I went, but that song came to me, and it took me maybe about a week and a half to write it.
Very nice. Well, looks like God was on your side there.
Absolutely.
The next song that you have is called Addicted to That Feeling. Tell us a little bit about that.
That song is, what can I say about that song? I just kind of made that song up because I wanted to write a love song about no particular individual. Actually, that song is probably 10 years old. So it's kind of a love song that I came up with, and that's kind of
All
it.
right,
I don't
well,
have a
let's
whole
hear
lot.
it.
All right. I dig way down deep to your soul. I go places where nobody ever goes. You hold my heart in the palm of your hand. You do this all the time, yeah, just because you can. And it's that look in your loving eyes and knowing where you've been makes me run to you time and time again. 'Cause I'm addicted to that feeling. Yeah, I'm addicted to that feeling of loving you. When it's our time, we ride high on that emotion, trading back and forth things that prove our devotion. And with this handful of aces, here we go all in. We know love like this may never come again. It's that look in your loving eyes and knowing where you've been makes me run to you time and time again. 'Cause I'm addicted to that feeling. Yeah, I'm addicted to that feeling. Loving you, loving you, yeah, I'm addicted. And it's that look in your loving eyes and knowing where you've been makes me run to you time and time again. 'Cause I'm addicted to that feeling. Yeah, I'm addicted to that feeling of loving you. Loving you, yeah, I'm addicted to that feeling.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Thank you so much.
You have another song. It's called Lift You Up. Tell us a little bit about that one.
That song I wrote specifically for all of the healthcare professionals and healthcare workers and doctors and nurses that helped save my life. So most people may or may not know that I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, melanoma cancer, in 2018. And in the past 4 years, I've had brain surgery, chemotherapy, immunotherapy treatments, which turned my hair white, and 58 radiation treatments, 10 of which were on my brain. And it's been an amazing journey. And by the grace of God, I'm here.
And in remission, right?
And I just went into remission about 9 months ago. Mm-hmm. And so I wanted to pay all of the people back that not only helped, save my life, but they saved many, other lives. And
right.
So I wrote this song for all the healthcare professionals.
Great.
It's called "Lift You Up." Yeah, you've got a friend when you walk through the door. You're in it together, you've got so much more than just saying hello and how are you. 'Cause saving lives is what they do. They want to lift you up higher and higher. They want to lift you up to where you've never been before. They want to lift you up higher and higher to where you've never been, never ever been. It's that smile that got me out of this chair. Even on the days that I really don't care, flat down on my back, wondering if I'll live. But knowing in my heart I've got much more to give. I want to lift you up higher and higher. I want to lift you up to where you've never been before. I want to lift you up higher and higher to where you've never been, never ever been. Working down on the front line, doing your labor that's oh so divine. And I know that you have your lives too, but I want you to know that I live with the help of you. I want to lift you up higher and higher. I want to lift you up to where you've never been before. I want to lift you up higher and higher to where you've never been, never ever been. Thank you so much.
So were you able to play that for everybody that had with your treatment?
I did. Before I left to come here on my tour, I did a fundraiser for my oncologist, and my son and I, we played that song.
Oh, nice.
My oldest son.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Dedicated it,
Bet there wasn't a dry eye in the house.
Well, I don't know.
You have another song called Back to the One.
Yep. This song is, so sticking to the same theme here, going through all those radiation treatments, I was on my back for a while. I couldn't get out of the bed and lost about 40 pounds. And so while doing that, I really tried to dig inside my imagination. And I wrote this song while I was lying on my back with no music. I made up the melody and I heard it all in my head, and all the lyrics.
Wow.
And this song is it's about when you're down like I was, you don't know if you're going to live. You think about a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
And death makes us think about a lot of things, especially when we feel like we're knocking on the door. And so I wrote this song. This is kind of my take of going back to the one.
Okay.
Let's see, I'll make sure I do it in the right key here. When I physically feel just like I'm dying, but my soul knows that there's so much more to do. Makes me work hard and never give up, for the road is rocky, but I know my path. I guess I always knew that my time was due. And so my body will climb upon my soul, and it clings as it rides into the blood-red sun. I can taste the smell of home, back to my divine mind, back to no space and time, back to the one. As the soft white snow lays a blanket over the green and rolling ground, the road yet still remains cold and naked for me to travel on. But my heart is heavy, and thunder makes no sound, and being in love was the only thing that I found that ever brought me to, yeah, even close to you. And so my body will climb upon my soul, and it clings as it rides into the blood-red sun. I can taste the smell of home, back to my divine mind, back to no space and time, back to the one, back to the one. I've been fighting with the ocean, but I can never reach the shore. I'm feeling pushed away, but I know the energy of my God. For I once walked with him, and then I kissed a woman's soul, and like a Valentine heart, I lost control. but that's what love can do. Oh, but it's good for you. And so my body will climb upon my soul, and it clings as it rides into the blood-red sun. I can taste the smell of home. Back to my divine mind, back to no space and time, back to the one, back to the one. Yeah, back to the one.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You have another song. It's called He Went West.
He went west. All right, this song is I wrote this song about me.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. No, that's a different song. I'm sorry. He Went West is my best Louis Lamar version. Okay, I'm getting them mixed up here. I wrote so many damn songs I can't even. I tell you, it's hard for me
Tough problem to have.
It's hard, yeah, right. I'm lucky, I'll tell you. No,
Yeah.
this song here is, Waylon Jennings sang a song written by, what's the parrot guy? And I'm awful. I'm just awful with these names.
Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett, yeah. He went to Paris. I love that song, and for the longest time, I thought that Waylon Jennings had wrote that song. That's how clueless I was. I was young. My father bought me the Music Man record. It was on in 1980. I think I was about 8 years old. I still have that record. But anyway, that song kind of inspired this song, and of course all the Louis Lamar books that I've read. I love Louis. So this is He Went West. Well, he rode his horse to Indiana and hopped a wagon train going west. Said goodbye to them Blue Ridge Mountains, both agreeing it was best. I guess the war had made him bitter, and he was searching for a change. And by the time he hit them Ozarks, he made himself a name. And he went west to find the answers to things he did not know. No one seemed to understand the yearning in his soul. Well, he made it to the end of the Santa Fe Trail with a heavy heart in hand, and like a whirlwind spinning round and round, dancing across the sand, he met an Indian girl in Oklahoma that said she would be his wife. And by the time they made it to the Rocky Mountains, she had lost her life. So he went west to find the answers to things he did not know. No one seemed to understand the yearning in his soul. Well, he made it to the end of the Oregon Trail with nowhere else to run. And time it lingers on and on like a snow-capped mountain in the summer sun. And if he had to do it all, said he'd do it all again. But now he's old, frail, almost blind, but in the end the answers he did find. And he went west and found the answers, things he did not know. No one seemed to understand the yearning in his soul. He rode his horse to Indiana and hopped a wagon train going west. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, Jim, it's been good visiting with you today.
Oh.
You and I have had a few hours together
Yeah.
before everybody got here. Tell everybody how they can reach you on the World Wide Web out there.
Appreciate that. Well, I have a website. It's very simple. Just go to jimduff.com, and all my music is available there. I've got T-shirts and some other merchandise there. I'm on the Face Monster, Facebook, and Instagram, and all the social media channels, and so and YouTube, and yeah, I'd appreciate it. Go over there and stream my music. I'm raking it in. I get a wallop there, third of a cent for every stream that you do. So I mean,
And you're well paid.
Yeah.
So we're all so well paid.
I hear that. So yeah.
You have a song called "Texas Will Have to Wait." Well, I beg your pardon.
Yeah. Well, the story behind that song is so that song is 7 years old, and my youngest son is 7. His name is Mac, and before Mac was born, I was getting ready to come to Texas, and for the first time. Now, not the first time, but the first time I ever came to Texas, I was 19 years old. I've been in the telecom business for 30 years before I decided to play my songs in front of all the lovely people in Texas. But so I'd worked all over Texas up until the time I was about probably 23, 24 years old. But by the time I started playing music, and Texas was always my number one goal. I always wanted to come here. All of my favorite songwriters are from here, and people in Texas just seem to appreciate a song, and I love that. And so but I was married at the time, and my wife wanted to have a child, and I said sure. So we had a little boy, and Texas had to wait, and so I wrote this song for him.
All right.
It's called "Texas I Have to Wait." Well, I wrote some new songs. I was gonna sing them all for you. Play some guy in towns, and maybe some old Waylon too. And I decided that I'd leave in the spring and head southwest to live my songwriting dream. But I'll need open big blue skies and a Texas coast and a country lullaby. I was hit by a twist of fate. Ah, Texas, you'll have to wait. But keep the Lone Star ice down until I can arrive. I'll sing you songs about how I feel, dead and alive. And I'll have stories to tell of times on the road. But for now I'll take care of the seeds I have sown. And I'll need open big blue skies and a Texas coast and a country lullaby. I was hit by a twist of fate. Oh, Texas, you'll have to wait. Yeah, Texas, you'll just have. He was born before New Year's Day. In Austin city limits, they couldn't drag me away from the time I get to spend teaching him how. Yeah, to follow a dream, but live in the now. And I'll need open big blue skies and a Texas coast and a country lullaby. I was hit by a twist of fate. Oh, Texas, you'll just have to wait. Yeah, Texas, you'll have to wait. Oh, Texas, you'll have to wait. Thank you so much. I appreciate
Okay.
that.
Well, I like that song, so I'll excuse the title. You had the best of intentions, I'm sure.
Of course,
Speaking of best of intentions, that's your next song.
All
Tell us
right.
about that.
this song here is totally inspired by Townes Van Zandt. So Townes always took me to places in my imagination, and always kind of felt like he kind of showed me the way to dig deep within myself and within my imagination. And I think that's important when you're writing songs. And so this song is I don't really know what it's about.
That's okay. It can whoever hears it can decide what it's about.
Yeah, right. You have to
Yeah.
have your own interpretation
There you
here, I
go.
guess. But this was called Best of Intentions. Watch the clouds dance in the sky like a wounded ballroom dancer. Your iron tears no longer cry for the heart of a romancer. Silence swallows up your time, you can't wish it back. You're walking crooked down a backwards line, the world won't cut you no slack. Yeah, but I'm riding in and out of cognizant dimensions, paying no attention to lack of awareness, filling space between the start of a well-formed indention, learning all the ways of truth with the best of my intentions. You can't stop the world from turning, you can't make it rain. You can't stop the sun from burning, and the time won't heal your pain. You're down on the world, burdened by the weight, nowhere to turn, nowhere to escape. Bound by a promise, skating on fate. Can't stop now, no time to wait. And I'm riding in and out of cognizant dimensions, paying no attention to lack of awareness, filling space between the start of a well-formed indention, learning all the ways of truth with the best of my intentions. Carve out the distance of a lover of a long time ago, sitting on the banks of the Ohio, watching that sweet river flow. Thank you so much.
Cool song.
Thank you.
Okay, and then we've got Cowboy on the Run or on the Ruin.
On the Run. Well, oh my gosh, yeah, probably. Yeah. That's the song that is about me.
Oh,
so it's
okay.
definitely On the Ruin. Cowboy on the Ruin. No, this song, I don't know. I came up with this one. This song's pretty old. Maybe about 10 or 12 years old.
You weren't ruined that long ago.
No. No. I don't know. I always traveled alone, and did a lot of things by myself, and so I get lonely and I just write songs.
It's not a bad thing.
That's what all writing songs has been therapeutic for me.
Oh yeah.
But this song is it's an old cowboy song. Cowboy on the Run. All right, let's see. I saddled up my freedom that's buried within my soul. And I swore to God I'd ride till I ran out of road. And I know that she wishes I would change, I do too. But there comes a time a man has to do what he was born to do. So I'll ride on, living life like a loaded gun. Just like a old cowboy on the run, riding off into a never setting sun. Just like a old cowboy on the run. Well, I'm tired and beat, but I choke down the heat. And time it crawls like a snail, but it's death I cheat. My eyes no longer laugh, and my tears hear no sound. My heart is gone and lost, it'll never be found. Yeah, but I'll ride on, living life like a loaded gun. Just like a old cowboy on the run, riding off into a never setting sun. Just like a old cowboy on the run. Yeah, and I'll ride on, living life like a loaded gun. Just like a old cowboy on the run, riding off into a never setting sun. Just like a old cowboy on the run. Thank you so much. Thank you. You must be an old cowboy on the run. Aren't we all? At times.
Okay, the next song you have, I can't read your writing.
I know. It's awful.
Do it for something.
Do it for life.
Do it for life. Okay.
Do it for life. Yeah. I know.
Boy, we could have put anything in there.
I write like a doctor. I write worse than a doctor. This song is on the new record, by the way. I haven't mentioned that, but I released a new album this past February, so it's been out a while. And I came up with, I think it's got eight or nine songs on it.
Great.
And the album is called Spiritual Odyssey. And this is one of the songs off of it. This is another song that I wrote while kind of lying on my back. Just really trying to dig within my imagination and pull through whatever it is that I had to do to get over it. So,
Right.
Yeah, do it for life. I travel places on a concrete slab that paint reality. I heard the piper blow his melancholy songs for the deepest space and time. I sailed on ships across big emerald skies, flew on wings of birds that had no eyes. Oh, but I did not do it for the fame, you see. All I wanted was love unconditionally. I did not do it for the money or the land. All that stuff belongs to mortal man. No, I sacrifice. And I do it all again, I do it for life. And my soul drinks the struggles and the strife. I do it all again, I do it for life. I played the game of the everyday grind, made some money along the way that sped up time. And I had some children with the gods of love. They came to me from the stars above. And I find it very, very easy to forgive those who are alive but never live. Oh, but I did not do it for the fame, you see. All I wanted was love unconditionally. I did not do it for the money or the land. All that stuff belongs to mortal man. No, I sacrifice. And I do it all again, I do it for life. And my soul drinks the struggles and the strife. I do it all again, I do it for life. Said I do it all again, I do it for life. Yeah, I do it all again, I do it for life. Said I do it all again. I do it for life.
That's pretty cool.
That one's a different one.
It is very jazzy
Yeah.
and very cool.
Probably Django. A little Django Reinhardt in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, are you doing 2 more songs, or is this like a medley?
No, this is, I'm going to do, I made a mistake the first go around. I put one down, Cosmic Vagabond, but I'm going to do Texas, Send My Soul to Texas. This would be good to close with. I usually close all my shows with this one down here.
Well, you can do Cosmic Vagabond, too. If you want to do 11 songs, we don't have an issue with that.
Okay, well, all right.
Yeah.
That's all right. I can do that.
Okay. So why don't you do Cosmic
All right,
Vagabond?
let's
Tell
do
us
that.
about it, and then we'll close with Send My Soul to Texas.
So this is another song, kind of like the last one, that I kind of dug way deep into my imagination and got this one out. I really don't know. I mean, these songs really don't mean anything. You know, I just threw words together, kind of like I wrote them as poems, you know, and then decided to put music to them. I wrote a lot while I was going through treatments and stuff. So yeah, this is Cosmic Vagabond.
All right.
Now my soul has traveled here to feel the hurt inside the pain. Past an Indian with big pearl eyes and a rock candy cane. He took me on a spirit ride. I turned invisible, but I could not hide from the backwoods summer rain, yeah, blowing through the wind. Now, but don't you worry about me, 'cause I'll be moving on. But I want to thank you for your time and your most lovely songs. And maybe if you think of me before the darkness turns to dawn, you'll look up in the sky and see me, you cosmic vagabond. Loud silent voices whispering in my ear, a pack of lies, bald hammers that make big pies of wild-eyed cherry eyes. I sucked the wisdom straight from my thumb. I climbed a mountain of giant crumbs, and then a black reflection, you know, it blinded my tears. Oh, well, don't you worry about me, 'cause I'll be moving home. But I want to thank you for your time and your most lovely songs. And maybe if you think of me before the darkness turns to dawn, you'll look up in the sky and see me, you cosmic vagabond. Saw a minstrel walking on a sacred path. He was singing all my songs. Drank the drink of immortality in a crooked dream of reality. Then I rode the lightning on my way back home. Oh, but don't you worry about me, 'cause I'll be moving home. But I want to thank you for your time and your most lovely songs. And perhaps if you think of me before the darkness turns to dawn, you'll look up in the sky and see me, you cosmic vagabond. Good.
I get where you were when you wrote that song.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, I was in a different place than I've
Oh,
ever been in my life, and
uncertainty, fear
I
of
was
the
just
unknown.
trying to deal with it. You know,
Right.
And a lot of these songs that on this new record, that's the way they are. It was a spiritual odyssey. That's really what it was for me. And
yeah.
And I don't know. Some of these songs are really special.
Well, they're gifts. They're your gifts
Absolutely.
for your pain and suffering.
Absolutely. Life. I got life.
Yeah, you got life. All right. Well, again, I want to thank you, Jim, for coming today and gracing us with your presence this afternoon and this evening and playing for us and sharing all your stuff. You are going to take us out tonight with Send My Soul to Texas.
That's it.
I don't know if there's any explanation needed or not, but tell us.
well, this song, so I started coming down to Texas and playing music right after I had, like I said, I about 9 months after I had brain surgery. Mm-hmm. I came back, and I had never played music in Texas, and I said, I've got to go. I'm going. If hair lips the Pope, I'm going. And so I went to Galveston. I always wanted to go to the old quarter. And I stay over in Bolivar. I don't know if you guys know where Bolivar. Yeah, I love that place. It's a cool little place in Texas. And I wrote this song. You know, I was going through chemo. I was doing the advanced chemotherapy drugs, taking about 15 pills every single day. And it was really, but I was pushing through it, and I was bound and determined to be a Texas songwriter.
There you go.
You know, and so this is what came out. It's called "Send My Soul to Texas." On the south side of Dixie down in Texas, I took my guitar and I did play all them songs that I had written that I'd saved back, and I was just waiting for the right day. There's songs about my life and about my love and how I'd been kicked down along the way. But I know I'll have to leave, so if I die, send my soul to Texas. Now them people on that coastal bend, they understood the words I had to say. Well, they know what it's like to get knocked down, get back up, live and fight another day. But I got one foot in the grave and I can't be saved. Lord, I'm praying for a cure, that's for sure. But I know I'll have to leave, so if I die, send my soul to Texas. Oh, but I looked them in the eye and told them all exactly how it all went down. How I'd waited all my life and took some wives and had some kids to bounce it around. Yeah, but I know I'll have to leave, so if I die, send my soul to Texas. I let them know in 95 how Pasadena almost burnt me alive. Now they know I paid the price for a hefty slice of some of that American pie. Ain't no lie, but I know I can't repay for the way that Texas music's turned me into what I am today. Yeah, but I know I'll have to leave, so if I die, send my soul to Texas. Yeah, I know I'll have to leave, so if I die, send my soul to Texas. Oh, right on down to Texas. Yeah, send me back to Texas.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it.
Again, thank you, Jim. I want to also say thank you to our Facebook listening audience, to our studio audience tonight. Also want to thank Barbara and Jean Moore and Bruce Davis for the photography work they have done this evening. So you're going to get all these pretty pictures. Yay.
I appreciate you all.
Want
Thank you
to
all.
thank Randy. He's back there tonight. Oh, Reno back there too? Okay, didn't see him sneak in. They're back there doing the engineering. And here we are.
I want to thank you all for giving me this opportunity. This is a fantastic room.
Well,
I love
thank
it.
you again.
I love what you guys are doing.
Y'all keep coming back. You are in the music room.